Alrighty, hi there. I'm Killer Kyle, and I'm playing as a Mistweaver Monk today. I'm doing a random dungeon, and I want to just walk you through how I heal, and hopefully why I do it. So, you always want to keep renewing Mist up, since that contributes mostly to your AoE healing. It's required before you can actually start doing uplift. And when you refresh your renewing mist, you always want to click on someone that doesn't have it, just to get the most stacks. Because if you click on someone that has it already, then you're gonna miss one jump. And in rate settings, when you're competing with other healers, it can hamper your healing on the healing charts by a lot. So that's just something to keep in mind. So this place is fairly easy, especially with all the gear I have. And I don't know what this guy's doing. Psycho, I guess standing in the ice block. That's his name. Alright, so I'm at item level 575. I rated about 2 months ago, and then stopped to finish up some work. But I'm here back playing again. Yeah, let's see if I can keep these noobs alive. Hopefully, or else I would be a pretty shitty healer. Oh, I have my detox, so that's my dispel macroed to my mouse click button, just so I can get instant dispels off, which is fairly useful in raiding dungeons. You can kind of heal through all that extra damage. But in raiding, when stuff ticks for like 20-30% of your health, you want to make sure you dispel stuff right away before that initial tick goes off. And right now I'm just playing around with Rushing Jade Wind. It's part of my level 90 talents. I like this only because you can generate chi fairly easily, and Mistweavers really don't have any mana problems. Especially when you use Chi Brew, you get 2 stacks of Mana Tea, and it actually has a chance of critting, so you can get back 4 stacks using this talent. So I think this is technically the best talent choice for Mistweavers. Ascension is pretty fun in PvP, but I still think Chi Brew is way better. Like it just gives you Mana Tea, the chi for situational purposes, so it's quite nice. And don't forget to always put down your statue. Sometimes I don't need to, only because this is Dungeon Finder. Oh yeah, and for your headpiece, once you get your meta gem, that 4-second no mana cost is quite nice, only because Mistweavers can spam their Surging Mist, which is their fast heal. And within 4 seconds, depending on if you're channeling your Soothing Mist or not, you can get off around 3 Surging Mists. And if they all crit, that's almost 1,000,000 health. Usually my Surging Mist crits for around like 330k. Let's see. So, yeah, 130k non-crit. Man, where are my crits? It's getting up there. Okay. Whoa, so 400. Okay, so it does quite nicely. So I guess 3 in a row would be like, what, 1,200k healing. And I don't think any other healer can burst heal that much. Maybe a paladin if they pop a few of their cooldowns, like the wings and that instant crit move, or that it gives you like 20% crit. And another thing that I want to mention is I have this macro here. I call it refresh. But what it does, let me open up my macro. Where did I put it? Oh, okay, refresh. So it uses Thunder Focus Tea right away, and then Uplift. And what's nice about this, I'll show you in a minute, when I have my Rejuvenating Mist up on people, if I want to refresh it, I can wait for right before it expires, like this one, 4, 3, 2, 1, and just by pushing my macro, I don't need to go through like touching the Thunder Focus Tea and then Uplift and like worrying about chi and everything. This will make sure I have fairly good uptime on my Renewing Mist, and that, like, especially in 25 mans, you want to have Renewing Mist on as many people as possible, because when they start taking AoE damage, you can get Uplift on, I think I have like 15, 16 people, so it's pretty far up there. And when you start using that, you'll see in a few of my other raid videos, your healing just skyrockets. Like, you can be on the bottom of the chart, start uplifting, and bam, you're up there. Especially with Revival, since that's instant cast, it pisses off a lot of healers, especially if they're not communicating with you. So maybe like a shaman, like a lot of damage is coming out, and a shaman wants to use his healing tide totem to heal everyone up. Well, you can just get rid of all his healing done on the charts if you're in competition, and just pop Revival, and bam, everyone's full health. Block out all his healing, piss him off, probably get QQ'd, but it's good times, good times. Alright, so between using Enveloping Mist and Uplift, it's really situational. I usually just use Enveloping Mist on the tanks, only because your healing orbs through your passive spawn quite often when you use your Enveloping Mist on tanks. But if you're not too worried about healing orbs and you want that AoE, nice AoE healing going right off the bat, you want to click Uplift. But the only thing I don't like about Mistweavers is how you have to have Renewing Mist up on people to use Uplift. Because sometimes you're not paying attention, or you're like trying to run around, especially if you start out a boss fresh and you have no clue what you're doing. You're like running around all over the place, trying to figure out what to do, where to go, and sometimes you can you forget about refreshing your Renewing Mist all the time, and there might be AoE damage going out, and you don't have your Renewing Mist up, and you try to uplift. It's like, oh, I'm uplifting like one person, what a waste. But yeah, those are like a few things to keep in mind, and I will go on more about Mistweaver in my next dungeon video. Alright, peace out.